Hi everyone, and welcome to the Pass the Time Players. We have our 12th story for you tonight. We'll be doing the Shoemaker and the Elves. But just a little reminder, please like us on Facebook and follow our YouTube channel, and that way you won't miss any of our stories. So now, let's meet our cast.
Hi, I'm Sally, and I'm the narrator.
Hello, I'm Joe, and I'm the Shoemaker.
Hi, and I'm Debbie, and I'll be playing the Shoemaker's wife.
Hi, I'm Tony, and I'll be playing the customer.
Hi, I'm Kyle, and I'll be playing the man.
Hi, I'm Karen, and I'll be playing the woman.
Hello, I'm Danny, and I'll be playing Elf 1.
Hi, I'm Shayna, and I'll be playing Elf 2.
So now sit back, get comfy, and enjoy the Shoemaker and the Elves.
Once upon a time, in a magical world, there lived a poor shoemaker and his wife. He was so poor, he didn't even have enough money to buy the leather to make more than one pair of shoes.
Oh, my dear, I don't know what we're going to do. Leather is so expensive. I can only afford to buy enough leather to make just one pair of shoes.
Oh, don't worry. We'll solve our problems. While you cut the pieces to make the shoes, I will prepare some dinner.
The shoemaker cut and prepared the leather to make the shoes. It was a very difficult job, and when he finished, he was so tired that he decided to finish the shoes the next morning.
My hands are so sore and tired. This leather is so hard that I had trouble cutting it. I'm getting older every day. It takes me too long to cut this.
Dinner's ready.
I'll leave everything on the table. Tomorrow morning, I'll finish this pair of shoes. I hope I can sell them soon.
The shoemaker went to the kitchen to have dinner with his wife.
Oh dear, you look tired and worried. What are you thinking about?
I just hope I can sell that pair of shoes as soon as they're finished. I need to buy more leather to make more shoes and buy some more food for us.
Oh, they'll be sold soon enough. You'll see. You are a very good shoemaker.
After dinner, the shoemaker and his wife went to bed. The next day, bright sunlight streamed through the window and woke up the shoemaker. He sat on the side of the bed.
I have to get up and finish the shoes. I do hope I'll sell them quickly.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just getting up to finish those shoes I started on yesterday.
Well, let me fix you some breakfast first. I think we have some leftovers from last night's dinner.
Oh, no thank you, dear. I need to get those shoes finished so people will see them in our window as they walk by this morning. Hopefully someone will stop in and buy them.
The shoemaker went downstairs and straight to his workshop. He was astonished by what he saw. There on his table was a perfect pair of shoes, finished and polished, ready to be put in the window.
What's this? Who made these shoes? I just cut them out yesterday. I was going to finish them this morning, and now they're completely finished. Oh, and they are perfect. Mary, come quick.
What is it? Why are you yelling?
You remember that yesterday I cut the leather to make a new pair of shoes?
Yes, I remember. Why?
Look over at the table. What do you see?
It's a brand new pair of shoes. My goodness, you finished those fast, and they are beautiful.
But I didn't do them.
What do you mean you didn't do them?
Just what I said. I didn't make them. They were just like that when I came into the workshop this morning.
Well, it's a miracle. They're perfect. Oh, I'm sure you'll get a great deal of money for these.
But who made them?
Let's not worry about that now. Put them in the window and let's hope someone buys them today.
And so the shoemaker placed the beautiful shoes in the window. Then he and his wife waited. Only 5 minutes passed before a man entered the shop to buy the shoes.
Good morning. I saw those shoes in your front window, and I really like them.
Well, thank you.
May I try them on?
Oh, of course. Please sit down. Let me get them for you.
The customer made himself comfortable while the shoemaker took the shoes out of the window.
You know, I have walked by your shop many times before, but I'm always in such a hurry. Today, those shoes caught my eye, and I've been trying to get a comfortable pair of shoes for some time now. And, well, you see, I walk a great deal, and I get a little sore and tired by the end of the day.
Well, try these on. I think you'll love how they feel.
I do like the feel of this leather.
The gentleman tried on the shoes, and a big smile came across his face as he walked around in them.
So how do they feel?
Oh, man, they are a perfect fit. Just my size. I'll take them.
Before the shoemaker could tell the gentleman the price of the shoes, which was 2 silver coins, the customer gave him 4 silver coins.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. Your shoes are of very good quality. I've never had a pair that fit me so well. I will wear them every day. No need to wrap them up. From now on, I will always buy my shoes from you.
Thank you.
Well, better get going. But soon I'll be back with my children. They need new shoes as well. So long for now.
Have a nice day.
The shoemaker was very happy because he had sold the shoes, and at a higher price than he thought he was going to charge. Things were certainly looking up.
Mary, come here. I sold the shoes already. That man, he just left and paid 4 silver coins for them.
4 silver coins? That's wonderful. I told you that everything was going to be fine.
Now, let's go buy more leather and for another 2 pair of shoes. Then we'll stop at the grocery store so we can buy some more food for us.
The shoemaker and his wife went out to buy what they needed. When they came back in the afternoon, the shoemaker started to work again.
Mary, while I cut the leather for the 2 pair of shoes, you prepare dinner. It's getting late and I can't see very well. I have to hurry so I can get these 2 pairs of shoes into the window by tomorrow morning. Hopefully, they'll sell as fast as the other pair did today.
Oh, don't worry. You are a very talented shoemaker. I'll go to the kitchen and begin making our meal.
With this leather, I will do a pair of shoes for a man and a pair of shoes for a woman.
The shoemaker worked hard to cut the leather, and he didn't notice that it was nighttime until his wife called him for dinner.
Oh, it's late. I can't see very well with this candlelight, but I want to finish these 2 pairs of shoes tonight if possible. I'll have dinner, and then I'll come back and keep working.
But after dinner, his wife said,
Oh, you look tired. Go to bed now. You can finish the shoes tomorrow.
The shoemaker was very tired, so he decided to finish the shoes in the morning. But just after midnight, the candle in the workshop lit up, and through the window came 2 tiny elves.
He has 2 pairs of shoes tonight. I do love helping this shoemaker. He tries so hard.
Yes, and it's so warm in his workshop.
Does make it nice. But I really like helping such a kind person, don't you? He never wants anything for himself. Come on, we need to finish these shoes before he wakes up.
And so the elves worked through the night, sewing, singing, and enjoying having a warm place to spend the night. The next day, the shoemaker woke up, dressed, and went right to his workshop. As soon as he entered his shop, he was surprised again when he saw that 2 pairs of shoes were completely finished.
Oh, my. Once again, the shoes are completely finished, and they're beautifully done. Who is doing this?
But this time he didn't tell his wife. He just placed the 2 pair of shoes in the window. A few hours later, a young couple entered the shop.
Good afternoon, sir. I was passing by and I saw those beautiful shoes in your window. They are exactly what I'm looking for our wedding day.
May we try them on?
Certainly. Let me get them for you.
The shoemaker went to the window and took out the 2 pairs of shoes.
Here you are. I hope you like them.
The leather is so soft. I love them. They will be perfect with my wedding dress.
I'm so glad you like them. And what about yours, sir?
Mine are perfect too. We'll take them both.
The man took out his money pouch, and once again, before the shoemaker could even say the price of the shoes, the man took out a gold coin and gave it to the shoemaker.
Oh, thank you. But
I will not pay more for these shoes.
no, that's fine. Whatever you say. Let me wrap them up for you.
Thank you very much. Your shoes are of excellent quality. I will tell all my friends about your shoes.
We must be going. Thank you.
Well, best wishes to both of you on your wedding day and for the rest of your life together.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And we will be back. You can count on that.
Once again, the shoemaker went to buy more leather to make more shoes. And from that day on, the shoemaker was so busy, he only had time to just cut the leather. He would leave it on his work table at night before he went to bed. And the next day, the shoes were always finished. Well, this happened for several months. The shoemaker and his wife got richer and richer, but they really didn't change. They stayed the same kind people the elves had admired from the beginning. One night, when the shoemaker and his wife were having dinner, they wondered who was making the shoes.
I would really like to know who's making the shoes.
Oh, me too. I'd like to know who's helping us. How about if tonight we hide in the shop to see what's happening?
Good idea.
This time, instead of going to bed, the shoemaker and his wife hid inside a closet with the door cracked ever so slightly. They sat without making a noise to see who or what was making the shoes. After midnight, suddenly the small candle in the shop lit up, and the shoemaker and his wife saw some elves coming in through the window. The 2 elves started making the shoes. They were very fast, and before long, all the shoes were lined up on the table, finished and polished. It was winter, and the elves were dressed in ragged clothes, and they shivered while they worked. The shoemaker and his wife stayed in the closet watching them until they fell asleep. The next morning, when they woke up, the shoemaker said,
Mary, wake up. Look at all the shoes the elves made.
Oh, those poor little elves. Their clothes were so old.
Today we'll buy some fabric to make clothes for them. Mary, do you think you can make them while I work on making them some shoes?
Oh, yes, I'm sure I can.
After having breakfast, they went out shopping for fabric and leather to make clothes and shoes for their little friends.
Oh, they will be so happy when they see these clothes that we're making for them.
Yes, that way we'll show our gratitude for what they've done for us.
As soon as they bought the fabric and the leather, they went home and started to work on the clothes and the shoes. They worked all day and into part of the night.
Mary, do you think we'll finish sewing the clothes before midnight?
Oh, I will finish them. Those little creatures need their new clothes.
I just finished cutting all the leather. I'll start sewing the shoes right now.
It was 10 minutes before midnight when they finally finished working.
Let's leave everything on the table and we'll hide in the closet again.
Oh, I can't wait to see their little faces.
Then they blew out the candle, hid in the closet, and waited to see their little friends. After midnight, the elves came into the shop once again.
There's no leather to work with. I hope there isn't anything wrong with the shoemaker.
Look, there are 2 jackets on the table.
And there are 2 pairs of small shoes.
Do you think they're for us?
Who else would they be for?
Let's try them on.
The elves tried on the jackets first. They were a perfect fit, and they were so warm. Then they tried on the tiny shoes.
They're just our size.
They were so very happy. The elves danced through the night until the next morning when they left the shop. A few days later, the shoemaker, he decided to hire someone to help him in the shop. That way, the elves would not have so much work to do. The shoemaker's wife started leaving candies and chocolates for the little elves, who kept coming in to help the shoemaker. And the shoemaker and his wife were never poor again, and they all lived happily ever after.
Thanks for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed our reading of The Shoemaker and the Elves. Now, just a reminder, like us on Facebook and follow us on our YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our stories. So for all of us in the cast of The Shoemaker and the Elves, thank you for joining us. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.